Sagittarius. What is going on with you, Sagittariuses? Okay, so this goes here. Yeah. Huh. Now, on Monday the 4th and Tuesday the 5th, there's talk here of, I feel some situations going back again to your past, and you feeling a little bit like you can't get out of a rut. Okay, so if you found yourself trying and trying, but it's almost like, I don't really know what else I can do. You may very well be in a position in your life right now where circumstances are holding you back, and it is a throw up your hands. There is nothing else that you can do. However, I feel a breakthrough coming. So it's almost like Monday and Tuesday, you feel stuck. You're really at your wit's end. And then the breakthrough starts to come through on Tuesday and is really following through here on Wednesday. And what I feel with this is that, you're saying, it's almost like I'm out of here once and for all. It's a silent hallelujah. It's sort of a quiet joy and celebration. And sometimes when you come out of something, it's almost like you're a little bit numb for a while. But I do feel that the light is really shining on you. And I do feel that you're, even though you're maybe tired and worn, the strength is really there. From a supernatural kind of a place for you to start going forward and rebuild. And I think that you're looking further out into your future too, at different places that you want to be and how you want your life to be different. It's almost like, I don't ever want to get back there again. Okay. So I feel good about that, but it's been a minute, it's been a minute. You've been feeling very, very heavy. So I think now being rewarded for your faith is a good way to say it. Okay. Or having your hope renewed, or having good karma now coming your way for the hardship that you've been facing for a while. And for some of you, it's been more recent, but for some of you, it's been like 8 months. Okay. And for some, it's almost like the last year or 2 years. Now, Friday the 8th, we have talk of an old lover resurrecting. This could literally be an old lover. It could also be thoughts of an old lover. So past relationships can also really pop into our heads, or they could start to resurface in our dream state. We could be visiting with this other person on another plane or in another dimension, and starting to process some of the karmic lessons that were there that are maybe left unfinished. And so what I felt with it was that it was something you wanted to entertain. So whether they literally resurrect or it's just in your thoughts, it's the kind of thing that you want to engage in. But I also feel like you sort of see it straight away, and it's nothing necessarily long term. Okay. You may not be able to convert this into an actual relationship, but it is entertaining nonetheless. And I do feel like there's some unfinished business, meaning lessons. Okay. What were you supposed to learn from that relationship and the things that occurred? There's also talk on Friday the 8th of you needing to put on your poker face. And so whether you're getting into a business deal, or you're looking at maybe signing a contract, maybe you are in the process of, taking on a new client or a new job, it feels to me almost like you are talking with somebody else, and this could be also an intimate relationship for sure. But it feels to me like you're really keeping your cards very, very close to your vest, and you're deciding that you're not willing to expose what you think or how you feel about it. It's a very matter-of-fact type of an approach, and what you're really doing is holding back until the other person exposes their cards first, and I think that would be wise. Okay, and then I see you just acting accordingly, matter-of-fact and kind of pulling away. Okay, winning the game, you could say. Okay, winning the game. And for those of you who have been doing this with someone almost karmically for a long time, and this could be, a child or a friend or a family member, I feel like that's sort of the end of a cycle there. on Saturday the 9th, I was watching you fly out. So you could literally be making plans to do some travel. You might be flying out in the literal sense. You may also be hearing of some type of trip that you're going to need to take in regards to expansion with your career, but it is absolutely a symbol for your life going forward in some way, shape, or form. On Sunday the 10th and Monday the 11th, there was a lot of talk here of new beginnings for you. And what I felt with it was almost like plans to recreate your life in a very independent way. So whether you're in a long-term relationship or not, we may be looking at recreating our life. You know, you're recreating your life, and you're really having so many new opportunities available to you compared to what you did before. So possibly for the first time in your life. And I saw you burning everything down, and it came up as ashes in an urn. Okay, so cremation. And what that can mean is that you're taking a very independent mindset. And even if you are in relationship with, with other people, a family, a spouse, what have you, it's more like you're taking that into consideration, but ultimately you're letting go of your past, you're burying it, and you are renewing. It's a phoenix from the ashes. And it means that you're putting your own self first this time. All right. Okay. So there is a way to do that. We don't have to sacrifice always. Okay. Sagittarius, have a great week.